Something so small can connect you to everything that matters.
When your life and all you love are on the line.
HealthLink is always with you when every second counts in the emergency room, providing immediate access to your medical records.
Because Bob has trouble remembering all his medications.
Because I'm in love with my kids' kids.
Because my car lost control while driving.
Because now I'm looking out for both of us.
Because I have diabetes, but it doesn't have me.
Because I spend my life in the ER trying to save yours.
Kalalalia Bashem Shai, the honors the apostles of James Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect. Right? Basically, we just want to get in some information about the RFID chip. Right? This you can classify this video as a follow-up to the one we do. I say Jamaica is getting closer to the RFID chip. Alright, so I could just get a precept and then go into some information. You see, Matthew 24 and 24, for there shall arise false Christ and false prophet, and shall shew great signs and wonder, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Right? Because the video I start off with, they might show you how good it is to have the RFID chip. Right? They might say, yo, it saves time and it saves life. Right? But this don't only save life and something that them put the good characteristic of the RFID chip. Right? So just getting us some information. Select Chrome. Alright, this documentary or news was posted in House of Wisdom, a group we have here in Jamaica. Right? It's a mark of the beast. The mass are in trouble. Mainstream doctors now pushing to get chipped. Right, so that are the RFID chip. You see, the RFID chip is well known microchip tracker placed in both dogs and cell phones or humans' necks. You see, according to Dr. Oz and his producers, getting chip is the next big thing. Right, so then basically I go start a fad with it. Right, just like a trending video me do recently. Right, from you start trending, everybody I go pick up the trend. Right. So in the clip, Dr. Oz announced RFID chip will be placed in one wrist. Meanwhile, its producers state that it could be used for purchases and replace passports or ID cards. So many people still claim that the RFID chip is a sci-fi right? Because we know say yo, me don't exactly know what sci-fi mean, right? Me can a brother expound upon it science fiction, right? So basically it not real, right? They must say yo, a something when not real, right? But it start get closer and closer. People eyes start to open up and say yo, this is out there, right? Say, but according to Dr. Oz and his producer, over 10,000 people have already been chipped, right? Alright, so that it on that, and the news come from Christian shooters, right? Alright, next information me have on it, so make that continue. Let me bring out an next precept. Okay. My sword. I had to say Revelation 13 verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Right, so you have to have the mark to do these things, buy or sell. He mentioned say Dr. Oz producer states say yo, it I go use for purchasing, right? You say, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Alright, so I pause this off for a while, and then we are going to come back to this after, but we are going to bring out some information. Alright. This is where Jamaica get concerned. Right? It's a NCB to roll out mobile product. It's a other digitization, that word there, right? Inevitative. It's the Jamaica National Commercial Bank Limited said last Wednesday it has successfully completed a pilot of mobile banking solution and expect to get Bank of Jamaica BOJ approval for its use in 2016. The rollout is awaiting final regulatory approval. Right, so this is a bank located in Jamaica. Right, he said the bank indicate that it is spending in the region of 500 million to roll out this and suite of other digital initiatives which will improve the customer's experience in using money service and also affect international operation. Right, so this is not like internal operation. You say using Finovate 2014 software developed by USBS Quiz. Right, so information they bring out and quiz the last time it a say yo it's a US base, right? And you know say yo a US I push the RFID chip mostly, right? So them sneakingly I put it here in Jamaica as well, right? Through the quiz banking, you move from using money to cell phone, right? It's a Nadine Matthews, Chief of Digital and Marketing Officer, said the mobile money solution will enable customers to leverage their mobile phones to send money to family and friends and pay for goods and service. Right, so we're going to pause this a little and jump back to the scripture. It say, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right, so when you get this chip, you're going to be able to buy and sell. If you don't get the chip, you're going to starve to death. Right, and I like say physical money are gonna be around. Physical money are gonna become like $20 bills, right? You can't go nowhere and buy with it, right? You say, here is wisdom, that in that add understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and its number is 666, right? So my sword is close to BLB, right? So we are going to just click in on the word. It's strong for 666. It's a translation, Kai Sai Stigma, right? Translation is a 666, the meaning of which is the basis of much vain speculation, right? Because then people are trying push say a sci-fi thing same way. Stigma. Alright. So a translation for stigma, a mark pricked or a brand upon the body. To ancient oriental usage, slave soldier bore the name of stamps of their master or commander, right? So the stigma there, it's basically showing that the RFID chip is going to be marked, is going to be the mark, right? And the mark of who? Your master. And your master is the white man, the banking elites, right? The white people, the Edomites around the earth, right? I'm going at the word mark now. It's a charagma. It's a stamp or an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or on the right hand as the bandage of a follower of the Antichrist. So basically it's a mark, it's a stamp, right? It's the origin from the same as G54A2. So I guess the G54A2 say Carax, a pillar stake, a placid appear it's a piers within which earth, stone, trees, and timbers are heaped and packed together, right? And alright, so you go down more to sharpen to a point, right? So you know, so that is the needle where them are go push in your hand, right? For implant the RFID chip, right? The next G, this is a G11, G1125. You say from grapho to write with reference to the form of the letter. You say delineate or form letters on a tablet, a parchment, paper, or other material to write with reference to content of the writing, to express in written characters, to commit to writing, things not to be forgotten, right? So things not to be forgotten, things on your birth certificate, right? Your bank account numbers, right? Your password for your bank account, right? Everything important, your driver's license, everything important where you normally forgot in this world, where you can last in this world because they give you up on a paper, right? So that are gonna be in the RFID chip. Close. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the information. You said the cashless and cardless solution, right? So this no a lick out against cash alone. It's looking at it a push out against backyard cards, right? You say the cashless and cardless solution using multiple encryption levels and with other security features allows cell phone users to have a mobile wallet for spending and transfers using only their phone number and PIN. It does not require a smartphone, right? So that our next way where then cause everybody if you do it, both small and great, poor and rich, right? Because you know say a people with money are gonna have phone we can touch, right? A smartphone, right? Most old people we have them little button phone, right? So they make it convenient to everyone. So we are gonna read a consequence of taking this RFID chip, right? You say and the beast, Revelation 19 and 20, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrote miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, right? So taking this RFID chip is a deception, and them that worship his image, right? Because you condole to him system, right? These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone, right? That is the thermonuclear warfare, right? Them are gonna get destroyed in a thermonuclear warfare. Next precept. say Revelation 20:4, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them which were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the words of God, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, nor had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they live and reign with Mashiach 1,000 years. Right? So this now got easy for the elect, right? Because some of we are gonna get put to death, some of we have to go be on the run, right? But at the end of the day, we are gonna be kings and priests, right? We are gonna get exalted. Israel are gonna get exalted, right? Last precept, and we close it off. They say Ezekiel 9:4, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abomination that had been done in the midst thereof. Right? Because let me just get some information on that, because you might get confused. Slack. You might get confused with the mark, right, and mistake it for the mark in Revelation, right? Say from the Hebrew, Thawa, right? That's THAWA, right? In ancient Hebrew, it's a desire mark, a mark as a sign of exempt from judgment, right? So that's what the mark they're talking about, right? He said, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the man that sigh and cry, and that cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof, right? Because the prophets, right? The prophets come out every weekend, right, and prophesy about the downfall of the second leg of the Roman Empire, which is America, right? The mandate to talk about, right? The apostles, starting from the apostles, right, come straight down to the man who just coming at the truth, right? So with that, we want to say double honors to the apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and shalom to the elect out there, right? We need to get out of this system now, so elect, wake up.